Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Focus Point with Igor Ryabenkiy. We've spoken about theory before, but let's look at how business works in practice. And what is better way to do that than by looking at some of the most successful startups in history. Today we are analyzing the film Bezos, the Beginning. And we will be paying close attention to what steps successful founders take at the start of their journey. Keep in mind, if you still haven't subscribed to my channel, you'll probably never see me again, and then you won't get the advice you need to make the next Amazon. So subscribe and let's go.
Igor Ryabenkiy is a venture capitalist, business angel and a managing partner of the successful VC firm Alter Air Capital. He manages 4 funds with a total amount raised of $600 million and is the author of the book Adventures in Venture Capital.
In 1998, the first internet startups were just beginning to appear. Those times, I got interested in the internet, so I went to New York and started working on my own startup. Back then, Google didn't exist and Yahoo was just emerging. I saw companies that seemed very promising to me: Netscape, AltaVista, eBay. The birth of Amazon was taking place before my eyes too. I watched the development of the project, but nobody at the time had any idea it would become one of the greatest companies in the world. One day, I listened to Jeff Bezos at a conference where I was presenting my startup. Jeff Bezos was speaking about Amazon's achievements and plans. I was lucky to meet Bezos personally, and we had a long and substantive conversation. I was able to get him interested in what was driving me so much at the time: the technologies for the future of e-commerce marketplaces. Unfortunately, we never managed to sell our technology to Amazon, but I was glad to see how Amazon successfully realized this approach on their online platform. In the film, they state that Bezos planned on creating a multi-billion-dollar company. In reality, as he himself said, his initial goal was to build a company worth just $10 million. But from the very beginning, his intent was to create the largest online book-selling platform, and he was successful in doing that. Amazon today is huge and still the largest bookseller, even if this is a small part of their business. By the way, did you know that you can get my book Adventures in Venture Capital on Amazon? It is a must-read for both entrepreneurs seeking funding and early-stage investors. So, there are a number of interesting takeaways from the film that any founder should keep in mind. Investors want to see the founder strongly believing in his project and ready to step out of comfort zone to make it happen. Jeff Bezos was willing to leave behind a perspective career and a good salary for the sake of his project. He believed in his idea so much that he was willing to follow it, whatever the cost. How much do you believe in your ideas? Are you ready to take decisive actions to achieve results? Write in the comments. The next point is one that every entrepreneur should pay attention to. There is a scene in the film where Bezos goes to his parents and they give him the last of their retirement fund. I always tell people that it is normal to get their first money from friends and family. They know you better, and if they don't believe in you, no one will. But you should never take anyone's last dollar. Don't force your mom to mortgage the house or give up your retirement savings. If your startup fails, what will your family do? Bezos and the team. This is a wonderful example of how a founder has to get people to believe in his project. Bezos always strives to attract the best and most qualified specialists in his business. He demands a lot from his team, and he is upfront that they will have to work hard for a low initial salary. But if they reach success, they will all be rich. And since the founder himself is so confident in the project, he's able to convince others. Focus on the product. You might hear me repeating this idea. That's because it is incredibly important. In the movie, Bezos tells his team that they won't be spending a lot of time on the software. They'll outsource it. The entire focus of the company is on the product. They're thinking about the best possible user experience and what is the most important, selling books. They don't spread their attention to anything unnecessary. And this is a great business thinking. You don't have enough resources to be the best at everything, but you do have the resources to make your product the best. Bezos knew this from the start, and it helped him reach success with limited resources. Focus on the idea. Focus on the product. Focus on the team. This is what you must remember. Disrupt. If you come up with an idea that will turn the market on its head, it will be difficult to sell. Google could not improve Yahoo, but they ended up #1. In the film, Bezos couldn't sell the idea to Barnes & Noble, but he was able to win the competition against the giant. Barnes & Noble today is worth $500 million, while Amazon worth $1 trillion. If you have a clear vision, don't waste your time trying to sell your idea. Develop it yourself. I also happen to have a great video on how to choose an idea. Here is the link. Don't miss it. Here is the next point, which is also important to me as an investor. I need the founders to believe in themselves so much that they go all the way with their product. We really don't like entrepreneurs with a lack of confidence. These people take the first step with their company, and then as soon as someone offers to buy the company, they sell it. Why? Because they are afraid of risk and don't really believe they will achieve their ultimate goals. I think this happens. Founders, believe in your projects. Look at Bezos. He didn't sell the company at the start, even the offer was exciting. He went all the way to success, and all the world could see the results. One more thing to look at, it's team motivation. In the beginning, Jeff Bezos didn't give his team any stock options. It was his decision. Most likely, they just didn't think about it at the time. But I can say that options for the team are a great way to motivate project participants. But this is the topic for a separate discussion. So, to summarize, top 5 reasons why Bezos projects became successful and what points are important for an early-stage investor. The founder confidence in the idea. Focus on the idea and the product. The ability to ignite early investors. The ability to attract and motivate a strong team. The ability to organize execution. I hope these lessons from Amazon's founders start will help you better understand your own way. Stay with me, subscribe to the channel, and stay focused.